Hello there. Today I have a build from that one guy. This isn't my build. Um, this is a build that that one guy suggested that I should build. It's his build. He wanted me to build it, so I built it. Originally it was yellow. Um, I made it. I mean, it was. It's a combiner. So it they were construction vehicles, and me being a Devastator fan, I decided to change the colors, and now they're a Devastator crew. So let's start off with looking at Scrapper. Yeah, they're a little bit different than the usual because they weren't meant to be the Constructicons, but I kind of just retconned them into being the Constructicons. But yeah, this is Scrapper. Kind of more inspired by his animated counterparts with the Scoop. But these guys don't have individual robot modes. They just combine. We don't have Mix Master, but we do have Drill Master. So, yeah, because he's a drill. No, there's no mixing guys here. Long Haul here. Yeah, pretty neat. Yeah. Doesn't do the dumping bed thing, fortunately. Hook kind of reminds me of like Hightower and like 2007 Bone Crusher at the same time. And speaking of Bone Crusher, here he is. This is the first one I built of all these guys. I think this guy is pretty neat. I also made him and Scavenger's tread colors accurate to their G1 counterparts. You might have noticed that. And speaking of Scavenger, here he is. Scoop. You know, he does all that scooping stuff. You know, these are pretty neat builds. Let's do some comparisons now. Here is everything happening all at once. Yes, these are all of my TF1 builds left. These guys required quite a bit of parts. I kind of don't feel like going through all of these with the measuring stick. Should I do it? I'm gonna do it. I'm only gonna do how long they are. I've decided that. 5 studs long. 5 studs long. 5 studs long. 6 studs long. Damn, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.5 studs long. 5 studs long. Alright, this combiner actually has articulation, so props to that one guy for that. Because I could probably never do that. My excuse is that there's individual robot modes if I do mine. Which I will do a mini Devastator soon. It's for a new build series. I'm getting off track. I'm just going to transform. Who first? Let's do the legs first. You know, just like a traditional Devastator. Move this out, up, swivel around, hinge that right there. Then it's just gonna move back. Then this piece is gonna shift up actually. Just gonna wrap around his leg and give him a thick Bumblebee movie shockwave thigh. And then this is going to materialize because yes, that becomes combine report. That one right there. Where's the other one? There he is. Wait. No, that's how it goes. Yeah, I think everything's in its G1 spot except for the legs. So pain for G1 purists, but this isn't G1, so who cares? At least they're the legs, I guess. Yeah, got the legs right there. So why not connect them? Actually, no. Oh yeah. Actually, this time hook goes underneath long haul. So yeah, that's another G1 difference. Difference from G1. Move the treads out. Move this piece up. You're just gonna move the treads back like so. And another thing to well, right as I was saying, this is a pretty stable build. Wow. But yeah, it is actually a pretty stable build. Right here, I'm gonna slide that in because it's better than snapping it into place, because you might break the hinge or clip over time. I don't know why I said hinge. Yeah, the hook. I gotta erase this. I also want to make this clear. I don't want to do any more requests for builds. This was kind of one exception, but I've realized that instructions aren't too fun to follow. Also, I don't know. I just don't. I mean, how do you gotta move this piece back? But like I was saying, that one guy doesn't have a YouTube channel. That's why I did it for him. But what am I trying to say? Just get the review done. You guys, if you want to show off your own builds, make your own YouTube channel. You can share your YouTube channel in the Discord server, which might be linked in the description. I mean, I'll already be there to credit that one guy, so wouldn't hurt to also get the Discord link in there. So, if you guys want to join that, show me your builds. I'll watch your reviews and stuff. I'll check out your builds. Yeah, this piece likes to do that. So yeah, that piece, the canopy right there, just stays there to be the head. Combiner port. Now this one is pretty cool. You get to move the arm out like this. And then you know, my hands move out like that. It's a pretty cool claw arm. It's better than parts forming, like I would do with G1 Devastator. And you're just gonna move these treads out of the way. Oh wow. Another thing to note, this guy is very stable in combine mode. Yeah. That's what happens when you're good at designing. Cough cough, my G1 Devastator. Oh crap, I just realized I forgot the arm weapons. I'm already pretty far into the review. I'm just gonna go with it. Hopefully he doesn't mind. Please don't mind. They're just arm. I'm shifting this piece around because I don't like it when they have these marks that are visible. Like you see those white marks right there. I don't like it when they're visible. I like them to look as clean as possible. So yeah. Yeah, right here you connect that just like so. That is one arm done. I imagine if you actually had pieces with good tolerance, these arms would stay up. Still looks good though. And the other arm is basically the same thing. Move the arm out with that like accordion motion. Get the thumb out, fingers splayed out. This time the treads are a little bit different. You're gonna do that instead. And just move this piece back like so. Of course, get the combiner port out and combine. And there you go. Actually, you need to move the treads. But yeah, wow. Please stay in place. Also, I have not forgotten about Zan. I don't want to butcher his name. Xander Swirsky, and what was his name? Buzzsaw. I do still have your builds, your character requests, builds, and build list. And please do not give me any more build character suggestions. I have to get to those too. So I don't want to be overwhelmed by all those build suggestions. So please hold those off until I ask for them again. But I've not forgotten about them. I still have that poll in mind. I'm going to get to them in some streams. I just don't know when, because a lot of things have been happening, like G1 and stuff. It'll happen someday. But let's focus on the main event. Here we have that one guy's Devastator of his own design with really cool design. I actually really like this robot mode. It really reminds me of like the way the limbs combine and how they're like put together. It reminds me of Robots in Disguise 2001 combiner. if they're even in 2000 Robots in Disguise 2001, if they're even are combiners. It just reminds me of that. I don't know why, but the proportions really remind me of like Transformers Prime Insecticon. I don't know if that's just me, but yeah, also another feature he had right here, this bar is here because you can clip that and then unclip this, and then you have the claw arm even more forward, and now it looks like Baver's Bone Crusher in some ways. Yeah, it's a really cool design. Um, Technically, it doesn't parts form because it stays on during the entire transformation. So, yeah. I said this guy would have articulation, so let's do the articulation. Wow, that's never happened before. It's just my horrible piece tolerance. Good thing I got new Legos coming today. Yeah, universal at the shoulders. That's supposed to be like that. Universal at the shoulders. His head does swivel all the way around. Hook arm, it does basically every motion. Really articulated. And his elbow goes further than 90 degrees, like that. His fingers are definitely individually articulated. They kind of have to for transformation, and this piece likes to come off. Imagine the same exact thing on the other side, except he does have his scoop arm, which he's supposed to have it on his arm like this, but I forgot. So let's just imagine it's just a cannon, okay? Let's just imagine it's already a cannon right there. So, yeah. And he also does have this motion with his arms. And he kicks up about that far, but you can, of course, move this piece out of the way, not breaking it. It's so weird when all these pieces have different types of tolerances. But, yeah, kicks up very far because there's not too much hindering the waist articulation if you move stuff out of the way. So, yeah, universals at the hips, knees, forward and backward. Ankle pivot, yeah, actually has ankle pivot. That's almost unheard of for a combiner. So yeah, that one guy did a pretty good job on this. You have to do, well, this video is getting really long. This nice looking stuff right here. So basically he is about a core class. Or maybe a small deluxe. You see what I did there? I got a new figure. I just realized I forgot the minifig comparison for vehicle mode. Wow, this review is hectic. There. That should be good, right? Head height is about 10.5 studs tall, maybe 11, and at its top height, I did not count that. 21 studs tall, maybe 20.5. Here they are with the minifigure. Because I made a mistake. And I'm gonna pay for it. I don't know. Does that make sense?